Well, hello there. My name is Yukino. It's very nice to meet you all, and I'm also, a little bit embarrassed that you're seeing me like this for the first time. I don't always look like this. I swear. I'm usually a very friendly Yukino. And that's the way I usually look, right there. That's me, that's Yukino. But this is not a usual video, is it? Nope. In fact, this is a Dead by Daylight video. One in which I spill the tea and tell all of my fellow killer mains the cold, dead truth. My dear murder darlings, the devs tricked you. Don't worry, you're not the only one. Your writer-chan here was taken for a ride as well, and it sure don't feel good. So, I decided it's high time that I laid the truth bare as the bones of a totem. Yeah, you better stay dead. Anyways, let's dig right in, shall we? 2016. It was a year of Suicide Squad, Pokemon Go, and the giant panda no longer being endangered. Yay! Go Panda Go! Ganbatte! And it was a year that the breakout horror game Dead by Daylight made its smashing debut. And when I say smashing, I mean completely and utterly record-breaking. It sold over 270,000 copies in its first week on Steam, claiming the #1 position as the must-have indie darling of the year. And who wasn't looking forward to it? A horror game where 4 hapless survivors were getting the pants scared off of them by one savage killer hunting them down one at a time and murdering their faces? You like that, don't you? Yes, you do. Excuse me. But any survivors who, survived would have the ultimate bragging rights and an acute adrenaline rush from just barely getting out of whatever hellscape they were dropped in with their lives. And if that didn't get you excited, the motto surely had to get you hyped. Death is not an escape. Blech. It's enough to send shivers down your spine. Such words implied, of course, that everyone was caught in a loop, doomed to forever trace their steps over and over again as they tried to find a way out of the entity's hellish realm. All in vain. What a hook for a game! A killer hook. Speaking of the killers, what could they expect to get out of all of this? Why, they would get the thrill of the hunt and the satisfaction of a job well done, of course. Not to mention that tasty dopamine spike from giving their survivor counterparts the kiss of death. Good night, sweet angel. And to top it all off, this was supposed to be a game controlled by the killers. They were the rulers of the realms, the ultimate obstacle in a fight for survival. They were to be feared, respected, and a devastatingly hard challenge to overcome. And then this happened. I would say that we were, if not sold a false bill of goods, misled at the very least. Because instead of feeling powerful in the game as a killer, well, unless you're top tier, the kind that makes YouTube videos for a living, you couldn't help but feel helpless. 4 on 1. Even the suckiest of survivors could win against a medium-grade killer with those odds. But, like the fool I am, I just kept trying to get better. I bought some new killers, switched up my strats, tried out different skills. Nope, nada, nothing. Then I had a crisis of confidence. Was it just me? Was I really that bad of a killer? But then I saw it. Thread after thread of the killers griping about their lots. But it wasn't the game's fault, right? We were all just a bunch of crybabies, right? Wrong. I stumbled onto the truth one day when I was raging in the after-game chat. I just couldn't take it anymore. All the Survivor team had for me was criticism. You can't do this. You can't do that. Tunneling, camping. Ha, easy. But when I shot back, saying that all of their demands weren't fair to me, and where was my fun supposed to be, one of them said something I will never forget. What you want doesn't matter. You're a killer. You're supposed to make things fun for us. Those words hit me like a ton of bricks. Then the revelation that sprung from them hit me even harder. It was an entitlement. That Survivor was 100% correct. What is a killer's job? To scare the survivors, to challenge them, to give them the satisfaction of the win. Our enjoyment was never part of the equation. We were put there for them. But why do things turn out like this? There has to be a reason, right? So I went on the hunt, and you won't believe what I found. The smoking gun. And its name was AI. AI, or artificial intelligence, refers to computer systems able to perform tasks that normally require human intelligence. While AI controls a variety of things in video games, it most notably controls NPCs. You know, those characters you see going about their daily lives in Stardew Valley, or those very annoying ones who won't let you have a single solitary moment to yourself. Oh my god, I'm having flashbacks. Go away, Winston! My past trauma aside, if we take a look at Dead by Daylight's NPCs, we can see crows, vultures, and those annoying zombies that Nemesis keeps spawning. One thing you may notice about them is how very simple they are, and how very stupid. Really? Really? But even the simplest of AI can be expensive to create, and the complex ones? Well, supposedly it's a closely guarded secret, but with estimates like these, we can only imagine the cost. So how does this relate back to our main topic? Remember how I said the AI was made to perform tasks that normally require human intelligence? Also, the more complex an AI, the more expensive it is to make. Can you even fathom how costly an AI NPC that can move around any number of diverse maps, outfoxing 4 survivors and sending them into the arms of oblivion would be? I sure can't, but the devs sure could. With their level of expertise, I don't doubt that they would have known the price right down to the last cent. And the cost? Too much. It was simple as that. But they had to get this game done somehow. They needed a more complex machine than they could afford. What could they possibly do now? Oh, I wish I could have been a fly on the wall that day. The day that one of them had their aha moment. Why buy expensive, sometimes glitchy AI technology when you already had the finest operating system known to man right at your fingertips? Why pay for killers when you can get them for free? It's all come together at last. My fellow killers. We are the stand-ins for what would have been one of the most costly AIs in gaming history. And we did it all for free. Bravo, Behavior Interactive. Bravo. Because even if Dead by Daylight is packed full of murderous characters who haunt our dreams, there's nothing more frightening than a monster who uses our own weaknesses against us. And what did you use? You had us enslave ourselves. Ensnared forever, just like everyone in the entity's hellish realm, by our all-consuming need. Our need to win. But I still think I'm a bad killer, though, and need to work on that.
Emotional, damn it!
Oh well, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Unlike expensive AI, it costs $0.00, but it makes me smile a lot. You'd want to make me smile, right, my darlings? And that's all I've got for today. You've all been wonderful, and I hope you all have an equally wonderful day. Sayonara. See you next time.